everyone, welcome back to another episode of Polish for Pennies. This is a big episode, and the reason being, I went to Whole Foods today to get my Morning Glory muffin and my coffee and a special secret product that I usually don't tell anyone about because I like to keep it to myself so they don't fly off the shelves, but I figured today I'm going to let you in on the secret because I don't want to start off 2012 like that. So here's what's going on. If you go to Whole Foods, there's a brand of makeup called Mineral Fusion. I know what you're thinking, makeup at Whole Foods. Kind of odd, kind of weird you out, but I'm telling you, makeup that has to be on their shelves has to pass Whole Foods standards. So everything that you're getting here is all natural, and some of these all natural products are sick, like this. It's a concealer duo. This is in the warm. This duo comes in a couple of different shades, warm, neutral, light, and also deep. So I'm using the warm because we're also moving into some spring-like weather. January's been nuts in Philly. We've been dealing with a couple of spring days that have been shocking us all, really. And also, I've been spending money on spray tans recently, so that's why I'm going a little bit darker as well. I would usually use the neutral in the winter months, but I'm going to show you how to use it. First thing I did was I picked up a concealer brush at Target. This is an e.l.f. brand brush. It's $1. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a concealer brush because they're basically all the same. The bristles are going to be different and different qualities, but it's going to give you the same result in regards to the texture that you'll need when applying your concealer. So let me show you how to do this. With the two different shades, light enhances, dark conceals. So when you're putting on the lighter one, I like to stick to my eyes so that way it looks brighter. And if I have a blemish, I'll usually stick to the darker one. And then just where things are kind of uneven, like I usually get red around the nose, I'll get red here. I'll use a little bit of both of them so that way it's a uniformed color and I'm not looking patchy. So here's how you use this. I'm going to start with my eyes, and right now I just have a little bit of mascara on. I use the brown mascara a little bit and some lip conditioner. But in regards to regular makeup, I don't really have any on. I'm going to show you how to use this. I'm going to dab my brush, just the top of the brush, in the light. And with a product like this, you don't have to dig the brush into it and like scoop it up and then slap it on your face. Kind of unnecessary, and plus you'll look cakey and awful, so don't do that. So a little bit of a dab here, and then I'm going to dab it on my under eye, wherever you feel like you would have dark spots or bags under your eyes. And I'm going to dab it on, but I'm also going to wiggle my brush and work up into my lash line. Now look at the difference already. Look how bright that is compared to this side. I'm telling you, this stuff is like a miracle eraser for your skin. And with having experience using it on television, it's fantastic. I've also used it when I was with the Eagles as well. And it just so happened at one point I was testing out a lot of different products, but I always go back to this one. And I've been keeping it a secret a while, so I'm letting you in on something that you need to know. It's going to make a huge difference. So you can see the difference on the one side. I'm going to do the other side now. Same motion. I'm going to kind of dab it on and then work it up to my lash line. And with this, again, you don't have to use a lot. Sometimes if you use too much, you'll look way too cakey. So try to avoid doing that so much. And also what I like to do is I take a little bit more and I work it on my eyelid as well because it creates a nice base for your eyeshadow. Sometimes I don't even put any eyeshadow on at all. I'll just do the base. And look at the difference. How bright, how it's all one color. It looks nice and even. Yeah, it's sick. I'll do this side as well. Also a tip when you're doing, say if you're a person that uses an eyebrow pencil and you want a really defined eyebrow with whatever makeup application you're trying to achieve, if you use the lighter concealer or any concealer really and this type of brush, what you do is you take the tip of the brush and you go right underneath your eyebrow, and also more in the crease, and it'll give you more of a defined shape. Just a little FYI there. I'll do it again on this side so you can see. And you can see already the type of light that it's creating. Okay, now I'm also going to work it in the middle. Now notice as well, I'm pushing the product around. I'm not using a lot of it, because you really don't have to. Concealer is so saturated that it's used to be kind of a dabbing type of motion instead of going all crazy and Out of control with it. Going to use a little bit on my nose and underneath, because this is where I usually tend to get red and uneven. Okay. Going to use a little bit of the darker one as well. I'm going to work that in and around. Look at that. And I also get red and dark under here. So I'm going to use a little bit there as well. Okay? Now, if there's any acne spots that you have, this is what you want to use. You use a dab of the dark. You place it on the spot. I usually have an acne spot right over here. Yeah, it's right there. I literally dab a little of that dark on there. It seriously erases it. And then just to blend it, I'll work the brush over my face. And then there you go. Now here's another tip. I've been talking about bright lipsticks because I'm totally obsessed with it. The same thing goes with your eyebrow as it does with your lip. If you notice that your liner kind of went off a little bit, if you notice that you took the lipstick over your actual lip, a great idea is to take, again, another dab of this and then outline your lip. To get a more defined shape. And there you go. So, a great product for 2012, if you're going to invest in anything, it's this. Mineral Fusion Double or Duo Concealer. It's pretty awesome. And also, just so you know, if you have acne-prone skin like I do, this is a product, because it's all natural, you can feel okay using it. And trust me, I've tried plenty of different types of makeup. They clog my pores, they make me break out. This doesn't do that. Now, everyone's skin's different, but just so you know, if you feel a little weary about putting makeup on your face because you have acne, this would definitely be something that I would recommend if you had skin like mine. And it covers up acne scars very well. The one thing that you want to make sure, though, make sure you're applying it with a brush. It makes such a huge difference in the texture. Also, I would say either use your finger or a sponge. Sometimes if you just kind of glob it on there, it can be really cakey. You want something that's going to work the concealer into your skin and really push it into your skin to give you a great result. And you can see with me, I'm telling you, this is a product that I put the Polish for Pennies stamp of approval on, because even though it's $24.99, if you want to spend something, if you want to spend pennies on something that's worth it, this is it. So next time you go to Whole Foods and you're picking up your coffee or your morning glory muffin, because they're out of control as well, make sure that you stop by the makeup counter and try this out. Here's what the packaging looks like. I know it's a little bit difficult to see. But again, Mineral Fusion Concealer Duo in Warm. It's awesome. In the meantime, I'll keep posting on PolishedForPennies.tumblr.com my tips and tricks for how to look, feel, and entertain like $1,000,000 on a few shiny pennies. Have a great day.